Good morning, all. Yesterday we have started Unit 2, Gravity Dam and Arch Dam. The first part is Gravity Dam. In that we have seen definition of the gravity dam. What is gravity dam? Already you have seen in the Unit 1 different types of dams. This is one of the major dam. That is gravity dam, which is defined as a structure which is designed in a such a way that due to its own weight, own load, due to its own self weight, it raises the external forces. It raises the forces coming on that dam structure. The forces may be hydrostatic forces, forces due to flow of the river, hydrodynamic forces, or live load, dead load, seismic load. So it bears its own load. Due to its own weight, it raises the external forces. It will obstruct the water. The flow काय करते हैं? River flow ते थांबवते. It obstructs the water and it stores the water on upstream side. It is placed over the harsh strata. The foundation of the dam is placed on a harsh strata below the bed of the reservoir. It may be concrete structure or RC structure, or it may be masonry structure. These dams are more durable structures which are constructed with the concrete, cement, sand, aggregate, steel, etc. These are the major materials used for this construction of this gravity dam. These are solid structures which require less maintenance. The life of the dam may be higher. And nowadays, this type of dams are mostly constructed. They are mostly preferred than the earthen dam, rockfill dam. They are more advantageous than other types of the dams. So it can be constructed any dam site, this dam structures can be built. And the profile of the dam, it is generally straight in plan. Sometimes it may be curved, slightly curved, or it may be perfectly straight in the plan. When you see from the top, when you take the top view, it is generally straight line. The line of upstream face of the dam or line of crown of the dam on upstream face, that is taken as a base for layout of the dam, or for taking the measurements. The baseline is considered the top upstream face of the dam structure. That is called baseline of the dam, or it is called axis of the dam. The upstream face, which is perfectly straight, that is considered as the axis of the dam. So this type of dams which are constructed up to greater heights. So large dams, large length of the dams, or large height of the dams can be built by this gravity dams. So these gravity dams are having greater heights and greater lengths. Length is higher and it can be built up to greater height. So I've seen in first unit different types of dam throughout the India in various states. How much its height, its length, which one is highest dam, which one is longest dam, that you have seen. The highest gravity dam in the world, that is Grand Dixence Dam, which is located in Switzerland, having height 284 meter. This is one of the highest gravity dam. Following that, the second number comes Bhakra Nangal Dam, which is located in Himachal Pradesh, in India, having height 226 meter, which is of concrete gravity dam. These are the one of the highest dams all over the world. The ratio of the width to height ratio is taken as, generally it may be 1:1 ratio is used. Similar gravity dam. This is a gravity dam, cross section of the gravity dam. In these dimensions are shown. Top width is 6 meter, bottom width is 56 meter. Upstream face is sometimes extremely vertical, this upstream side, where the water is stored. Maximum water level is shown. Freeboard from the top bund level of the dam up to the maximum water level. The distance is shown is 4 meter. On downstream side, this face is 9 meter. The slanting apex of this triangle is at 9 meter from the top bund level, and that total height of this triangle is 75 meter on downstream side. The slope is 2:3 slope of this inclined surface on downstream side. It is 2:3. This is toe. This is heel of the dam. Drainage gallery is provided inside the dam to release the uplift pressure. To reduce the uplift pressure below the base of the dam. Sometimes upstream face is kept vertical, or it may be slanting edge at the bottom, may be inclined at the bottom, or sometimes it may be kept vertical. This is the cross section of the dam. The cross section will be like this. Concrete is filled inside this dam. See this. It's filled with concrete. Similarly, gravity dam. Next, we are going to see forces acting on the gravity dam. Which are the forces acting on the gravity dam? After construction of the dam structure, the main objective of the construction is to store the water. After the obstruction of the water, what are the forces coming on the dam structure? Kutle forces that after construction of the dam and before construction of the dam is also, while analyzing, we have to consider these forces. We have to analyze these forces, how much the pressure coming on the gravity dam. The forces are water pressure due to flow. When the after construction of the gravity dam, the water is stored on upstream side. Due to storage of water, water pressure acts on the wall of the upstream face of the dam. The water pressure, due to continuous flow of the river, the water pressure will act on the gravity dam. Second one is uplift pressure. Uplift pressure at the base of the dam due to seepage process, circulation of water through the soil or through the bed of the reservoir. The water will rise and the pressure may act, pressure may act at the bottom of the dam. This is uplift pressure. Then pressure due to earthquake forces, due to seismic forces in case of earthquake, during the situation of earthquake, the pressure of the earthquake forces are considered while the calculation of these forces on the gravity dam. Earthquake forces are considered. field pressure due to sedimentation. Last week we have seen reservoir sedimentation. In that, we have seen how the silt is accumulated at the bed of the reservoir. Due to accumulation of the silt at the bed of the reservoir, what happens? The pressure will act on upstream face of the dam due to increase in the height of the silt level, increase in the level of the silt. What happens? The field pressure will act at the bottom of the dam. That force is also considered due to continuous accumulation of the silt or any solid particle, debris, or any solid particles, heat particles will settle down at the bottom of the reservoir. So that pressure is also act on upstream face. That is also considered field pressure. In wave pressure, during tide situations, tide of the river, or the wave pressure will act on upstream face. Due to the waves are waves are created at the upstream face due to continuous flow of the river because of tides. It strikes on upstream face of the dam. Waves will strike on upstream face. That wave pressure is also considered. In case of snowfall, or in case of ice, formation of the ice pressure is also considered. That is ice pressure. Then one is the stabilizing force, is the weight of the dam itself. Stabilizing force. Okay. To withstand these forces, how much the weight of the dam will be there? How to stable? Which are the stabilizing forces have to be considered?
हॅलो सर.
हाँ हाँ बोला.
सर तुमचा आवाज खूप कमी येतोय, म्हणजे हळूहळू ऐकायला येतोय.
हाँ आता येतोय आवाज? हॅलो.
क्लिअर येत नाही.
क्लिअर येत नाही का?
हा.
ओके. येतोय आवाज? हॅलो, am I audible? Now it is clear?
येतोय आवाज, पण खूप हळू येतोय.
हाँ बेटा. हॅलो, आवाज येते? हॅलो, आवाज येते का? हॅलो, तुम्ही ऑडिबल नाव? आवाज येते का सर्वांना? हॅलो, आवाज येतोय का
सर
आता?
येतोय पण खूप हळू येतोय. स्टार्टिंग जेव्हा लेक्चर स्टार्ट झालतं ना तेव्हा छान येत होता, पण आता आता हळूहळू यायला लागलाय.
हा, आता येतोय का? क्लिअर येतोय का आता?
नाही सर, क्लिअर येत
हॅलो,
नाही.
येत नाही?
नाही.
हा, हॅलो, आवाज येते आता?
हो सर, आता येतोय.
हा,